Good morning, guys. This is the second Yama called Satya. It's Truthfulness. Perhaps you have read The Chronicles of Narnia by C.S. Lewis. This delightful series has certainly been a favorite in my family over the years. In a passage from the first book of the series, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, 4 children are about to be introduced to the mighty King Aslan by Mr. and Mrs. Beaver. Mr. Beaver lets them know that Aslan can right wrongs, banish sorrow, drive out winter, and bring spring to the land. When asked if Aslan is a man, Mr. Beaver sternly declares to the children that Aslan is definitely not a man. He's the king of beasts, and anyone who approaches him should go on their knees, with their knees knocking. The children are afraid that Aslan isn't safe, and their fears are confirmed by Mr. Beaver. But he also assures them that, although the king of beasts isn't safe, he is good. Like Aslan, the lion king, the jewel of Satya, or truthfulness, isn't safe, but it is good. Truth has the power to right wrongs and end sorrows. It is fierce in its demands and magnanimous in its offerings. It invites us to places we rarely frequent and where we seldom know what the outcome will be. If we don't approach truth with our knees knocking, we haven't really understood the profoundness of this guideline. We may think that truth means simply not fibbing to our mom when she asks if we ate the forbidden cookie, but truth demands integrity to life and to our own self that is more than not telling a simple lie. When we are real rather than nice, when we choose self-expression over self-indulgence, when we choose growth over the need to belong, and when we choose fluidity over rigidity, we begin to understand the deeper dynamics of truthfulness, and we begin to taste the freedom and goodness of this jewel. Be real rather than nice. Carl Jung writes, "A lie would make no sense unless the truth was felt to be dangerous." Why do we lie? Are we afraid to hurt someone's feelings, or afraid that if we told the truth we would not be liked or admired anymore? I have a friend who says, "I pick the right size box, put myself in it, wrap it with pretty paper and a bow, and then present myself to the other person." I have another friend who states, "I always show up differently with different people. My biggest fear is that everyone I know will be in the same room at the same time and I won't know who to be." And then there is the whole topic of nice. I once heard Yogaraj Achala say that you have to watch out for nice people. Being a nice person myself, I was at first offended and then confused, so I took the statement to heart and began pondering its truth. I began to see the distortion that sits between nice and real. Nice is an illusion, a cloak hiding lies. It is an imposed image of what one thinks they should be. It is a packaging of self in a presentable box, imposed by an outer authority. People who are nice hold truth inside until they reach a breaking point, and then they become dangerously inappropriate. I know because I used to be such a person. Real comes from the center of our unique essence and speaks to the moment from that center. Real has a boldness to it, an essence, a spontaneity. Real asks us to live from a place where there is nothing to defend and nothing to manage. It's a contact with the moment that is not superimposed or prepackaged. Real is something we might not always like in another, but we come to know there will be no surprises. Real, though not always pleasant, is trustworthy. When I met my husband, I mistook him for a gay man. As a result, I didn't display myself as I normally would have if I had thought there might be a chance for romance. I now know that the deepness we have in our relationship has been built from the foundation of that first experience of showing him the real, authentic me. And he, in turn, has given me the same gift of realness. What is driving you to distort yourself or silence yourself, or say yes when you mean no? Or as Carl Jung would ask us, what is so dangerous in the moment about the truth that you are choosing to lie? These are questions that merit our pondering. Have a great day, guys.